For those of you who want a little more information about what OKR is and the history of OKRs, let me tell you with an example as to what objectives, key results, and initiatives are. OKRs stands for objectives and key results. It's a very, very simple goal management framework. More than goal management, it's actually a strategic imperative which helps you transform the way you're working. So it's actually an organizational transformation tool as well, which helps you design measurable and dynamic goals, which usually are reset every quarter. So instead of having one organizational objective, which is defined in the beginning of the year, you have, when you implement OKR, your annual goal gets broken down into several sub-quarterly goals, which are then reset every quarter. So you see the cycle of set, align, and achieve. This is the cycle that OKR follows, but on a quarterly level, right? So you set your goals, your OKRs, you align them to the organization vision and mission. You go ahead and achieve that for the quarter, and then you reset those goals for the next quarter. So it follows the set, align, achieve cycle through the quarter, every quarter. So this is basically the fundamental principle of OKRs. Just to summarize the OKR journey, let me tell you with an example as to what objectives, key results, and initiatives are. Objectives are like your location. Where do you need to go? Right? It should actually set the right direction, and it should be aspirational and ambitious. The key results are like your GPS, right? You have the location where you want to go to, you're very clear where you want to head, and you have the GPS which will tell you whether you're headed in the right direction. So those are the key results. So key results are more of measurable milestones that you need to take to achieve your objective. They tell you whether you're getting closer to your objective and whether you're achieving the objective and whether you're in the right direction. Now, objectives and key results, OKR, great. But these don't, again, make sense if you don't have the initiatives. Initiatives are like the action that you need to take. So I have the location, I have the GPS with me, but until and unless I take the action, for example, I have a location to go to, I have my mobile phone, I have the GPS. If I don't take action, if I don't either walk towards my destination or take a cab or drive my own car, I'm not going to reach my destination anyways, right? So just having objectives and key results is not sufficient. You need to also do activities or the initiatives which will help you reach your objectives. So there are some examples given here. Example of an objective here, beat last quarter's revenue. That is an objective. So the key result would be whatever was last quarter's revenue, and you want to beat it by how much? Say by 10% or by 15%. Or my revenue was 1 million. I need to reach a revenue of 1.5 million. So that's a 50% growth. I know that's very ambitious, but so that's how you define key results. They're numeric, they're very specific, and they help you reach your objectives. Now, key initiatives are like, so for me to reach close a 1 million euro new bookings, what all do I need to do? I need to I need to do a marketing campaign. I need to go to new geographies, launch new stores. So these are all initiatives that help you achieve your objective and help you understand whether you're reaching that objective through measures of the key results. So this is basically how OKR functions. It's a very simple framework. OKR is not at all complicated, but where several organizations fail in OKR implementation is in the discipline of execution, right? So having great strategic intent is wonderful, but discipline of execution is what actually has made several organizations that have implemented OKRs and become successful. That's the reason they've been successful, because of the discipline of execution. And this is the devil's in the execution, actually. What I would like to draw your attention here is that OKR is not something that is, though a lot of organizations speak about OKRs today, it's not a new framework, it's not a new age phenomenon. It's been around in various avatars, in various with various names, different names and different elements to it since 1950s. MBO by Peter Drucker, the SMART goal methodology of setting goals that were used by George Doran, and the balanced scorecard methodology. So all these are actually different flavors of OKR, right? They come with their own pros and cons. OKR as a framework, became more popular after John Doerr implemented that in Google, and it became a Silicon Valley phenomenon. After which a lot of organizations adopted OKR, and more non-IT organizations today implement OKR than IT companies themselves, though it was a framework that was first implemented in IT or technology companies. Today, a lot of financial services companies have seen success through implementation of OKR. I myself have implemented OKRs in several banking and insurance organizations. So they really adopt OKRs very well, and it fits very well for these kind of industries. But OKR here is it's an industry agnostic framework. Any industry, any organization, any size of organization can implement OKR. So it doesn't matter what size and what industry you're operating in, OKR can work for you. The flavor of OKR may be different, but OKR can work for you.